you doing, Dan? You good?
I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, mate. Good to see you. So obviously been doing a bit of work on your car and going to do a video on it today.
Yeah.
So got a couple of questions for you.
Go for it.
First one, why did you buy a 140?
Why did I buy a 140? So on a track day down at Snet.
Yeah.
And I see a 140 down at Snet, and I thought, do you know what? I've got to get one of these.
Okay.
So literally a week later, we're sitting on my drive.
Nice, like it.
And went on holiday, come back, and then a few days later we were stage 2.
You didn't muck about, did you? I know you only just got this and you were straight into the workshop to get it tuned. So, what do you actually do with it? Like, what sort of driving do you do with this car?
So, to be honest with you, I started taking it on track days, probably going to a Nürburgring later this year.
Yeah.
Probably go for a few goes with Snet before we go.
Nice.
But I go to a few car mates here and there as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And we drift it here and there sometimes as well.
Nice, like it.
Yeah, we send it fully.
So, what mods have you done to it?
So currently we're stage 2 plus.
Yeah.
Boot mod.
Okay.
We've got the velocity decal on it.
Yep.
The TU high pressure fuel pump.
Yep.
Also got the MST upgraded intake on it and aluminium charge pipe.
Okay. Your MST intake, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, cool, nice. And we gapped your plugs differently, didn't we?
We did get the plugs differently.
And you've got velocity, you've got boot mod, but you've got one of my custom maps loaded in for it. Nice, mate, yeah. And how do you find it? Because obviously you didn't just go stage 2 plus straight away. You've stepped up relatively quickly, but you have had the car at different levels of power. What's the differences between them?
Going from the stage 2, I had quite a lot of top end, but bottom end I had not a lot of power.
So like torque?
Yeah,
wanted more of that.
Needed a bit more torque.
Yeah, so when we had it on a dyno, I believe it was 466 on the custom map.
That's it.
And maybe like 467 or 468 on the boot mod stage 2 plus.
That's it, mate.
And then when you went over to the custom stage 2 plus, 488?
488.
Done well to remember that. That was a little while ago, but yeah. Okay.
710 newton meters of torque.
Yeah, good torque on this car now, which is what you wanted, right?
Exactly.
Awesome.
Honestly, it's like, notice the difference so much.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Have you got any other future plans for this car? I also know the answer to this one as well, because I've got the part.
So, we've just bought the new Pure 800 cast.
We have.
With turbo. So,
should we pause this here? Because you ain't actually seen the turbo, have you?
I haven't.
Shall I get it?
Go on then.
Alright, cool. 2 moments. Dan, so your car's stage 2 plus.
Yeah.
Why have you bought this turbo?
Why have I bought this turbo?
Yeah, why have you bought it? Because the car's fast. I want to know, obviously you've got it to go faster, but what is it that you want to do with this car?
I want to hand out some more gaps, mate.
Want to hand out the cappuccinos?
Yeah, mate.
Alright, sure. Well, you haven't seen this turbo yet, obviously, because as you can see, it's still boxed up. I've had this for a few weeks now, haven't I?
Yeah, you've had it for 2-3 weeks, I think, now.
Yeah. So, you're at stage 2 plus, we're going to put this on, and have we got any plans after that?
After that.
We might potentially end up with a Dulce fuel pump or methanol or an ethanol mix.
It's probably going to be the Dulce fuel pump, and then we're going to do that on an ethanol map as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Look at that. Oh. Yeah, babe. Here it is, mate. So pull that bag for us. Lovely. Alright, so what we might as well do is we'll talk about this turbo as well. What we've got. So, this is the cast Pure 800. The main difference between this and the earlier 800 is they use the stock housings. So this one's actually got Pure's own housings on it. And if you look in there, the turbo is absolutely massive. That there is your compressor wheel, and it's absolutely huge. This cooks up extra large cappuccinos for you, Dan. You're going to be gapping people with that, mate, yeah. So we'll have that on hopefully in a week or so for you, and then maybe we'll even do another video looking at the difference between stage 2 plus and what you're making with a proper decent stage 3 turbo. What do you think of it?
It's fucking bad boy, mate.
It's big, isn't it?
It's,
Big old turbo.
yeah, that's serious.
It's heavy. Let's have a look on the exhaust side as well. Bloody hell. So that wheel, Dan, that's really big as well, mate. I'll show you guys. That's the exhaust side. There's the compressor side. So yeah, we'll have that on for you soon, mate.
Not messing about, are we?
You're not messing about. So, we'll box that back up for now. Next time you see that, hopefully it's strapped to the car. So, shall we have a look under the engine bay?
Let's have a look, mate.
See what's been done? Right, Dan, let's have a look what you got under the engine bay here then.
Right, so start with a few little bits, mate. Got some upgraded coolant caps here.
Let's have a little look at those.
Got them from Autoid. Shout out to Nath down at Autoid for sorting these out for me.
Nice. So I've got a couple of bits from Autoid as well. All my carbon kit on my car's from those.
Yeah.
Is any of this other stuff from them?
So yeah, I've got what I've got for my side skirts.
Side skirts are from them. Okay.
Got the Autoid sun strip as well, and a little air freshener from them.
Come on, got to be fresh, mate.
I'm looking at changing the front splitter maybe to the CS style M2 one, as you can see.
Do they sell that?
Yeah, they.
Okay.
So I mean, as you can see, I've got the M2 front bumper on there. So.
Yeah.
Got the engine brace on here, so stopped a bit of flexing of the chassis, bit of a handling mod.
Nice, like it.
We've got the MST upgraded intake here.
What's that sound like?
Oh mate, it sounds. You'll have to listen and see if you can.
We'll see if we could catch that on the video then. I've heard that intake obviously, and
I mean,
you really heard the turbo and that through that, don't you?
It just whistles.
As you back off,
mate.
you hear it all dumping through there. It sounds
It's
good.
fucking brilliant. And then we've got the VRSF aluminium charge pipe over here.
Nice.
So yeah, solid now.
Right, Dan, we've done enough talking about the car. How about we go in it and give it a drive?
Yeah, let's rip.
Intake sounds good, Dan.
It does, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah, so that's the MST one, yeah?
Yeah, the MST.
Crack the window over a bit so we can catch some of that on the video. Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good, mate. Little whistle.
Like it. Yeah, that was it there.
That was it there.
Yeah, that sounded good, mate. You've got boot mod on this, haven't you? And you can configure all your exhaust burbles to how you want them.
That's it, mate. So
you've got my map, but you don't have to have the burbles how I set them because you can just adjust it with the boot mod.
So I think my burbles are like all the way up at the moment.
Of course they are. Of course they are. Let's have a listen then. Grab it a little bit. We say downshift it, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that ain't that bad. What sort of RPM do they do it at, mate?
If you hold it in second. Right,
Oh, there we go. Yeah, nice.
Put your foot down a little bit.
Got ya. Yep. Okay. Just give it a little rev, come off
that's
again.
It. Come off, let it hold, and then you go, and you get your little bangs.
I've got to say, I don't like the handling of this at the moment.
No?
Nah.
Alright. What do you think?
I don't think it feels like very light in the front.
Boaty at the front, isn't
Yeah.
it? Boaty as fuck.
Yeah. You pick up on that as well, do you?
Yeah, it is. I always pick up on
Yeah, I think that's definitely something. Like if I had this car, that would be my priority.
that. Yeah, definitely.
Want to get a lot more stable.
So what would you suggest on this car, Tommy?
Coilovers,
Yeah.
or the dampener swap. That seems to be the one to do. You've done the M4 pass, haven't you?
The M4.
So like the lower arms and whatnot.
No, mate. We didn't
Oh, you
do
haven't?
that. No, we didn't do that, did we?
We've got loads of bits to do on this then.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Well, that's why I'm moaning about it then. Let's see what this is like from a dig. Feels good, mate.
4.8.
So yeah, my impressions, mate, it feels fast. To be honest, the one that I've driven the most is the hybrid one that I've built, which is about 700 brake. So that one's on coilovers and whatnot. So that's the main difference that I'm picking up on is the handling. Just where it's light in the front end, but it feels bloody fast. It feels really good. I love it. The noises of it as well, it's just crazy.
Yeah, but they're normally louder as well when you get the engine warmer.
They get louder the hotter the engine gets. I've got to admit, I do love these cars. And the engines are so good as well.
Yeah.
Everyone knows, B58 engine is just solid.
Yeah, the upshift on this is fucking stupid. Yeah, if you catch it at the perfect time, mate. That's it.
I forced that one, I come off as I changed. Did sound good though.
There we go, that's the one.
Like, it roars, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
The noise that it makes is like a roar.
Yeah.
It's like screaming at you. So getting away from like the tuning stuff, you've done some other bits to this, haven't you? Like you got the CarPlay and that on.
Yeah, so it didn't come with CarPlay, so
Yeah.
I got the CarPlay coded on.
You get the Wi-Fi aerial in the back,
That's
and
it,
then get
yeah.
it programmed in.
Pull all this out and then
That's it.
gets programmed and coded in.
I think this day and age, you've got to have CarPlay, haven't you?
Oh mate, you've got to have it. I honestly, like, I wouldn't drive a car without it now. Like, it's the best thing. Like, I'm alright with directions, but you see when you put Waze on.
Yeah. I like it for the Spotify. The Waze, everyone says they
tell you where old Bill are. So you know, oh shit, there's old Bill there, I've got to slow down.
Yeah, that is literally the best thing about Waze, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the best thing.
Hey friends. Alright, so what made you put an M2 front end on this then? What's that all about? Come on.
Bit of a sore subject, that one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, someone decided to drive with some budget tyres and
One budget tyre.
yeah, it was a one budget tyre.
One, wasn't it?
And I had no tread left on the other one.
Oh my god.
And I thought it would be a clever idea to go out on a drive, and I put my foot down a bit too hard and lost the back end, and I ended up hitting the reservation and taking the whole front end of my car.
You hit a res and there was an M2 bumper there, wasn't there? And it just,
yeah, and then it just moulded.
popped on, yeah.
That was it, it was done.
I got to admit, it does look good with the M2 bumper.
It does, mate, honestly.
It looks a lot more aggressive.
The best thing I've done was crash his car.
Okay, what's your favourite thing with this car? Well, when I crashed it was banging. Dan, thanks for taking us out in your car today. Thank you for letting me drive it.
Nah, that's all good, Tommy.
If any of you guys are looking to get Stage 2 Plus on a 140, hopefully this gives you an idea of what the car's like once it's done, and the pros and cons of the car, what needs to be sorted. Hopefully we'll be doing another video with a pure turbo on soon as well.
Yeah, big power time, mate.
Thanks for today, bruv.
That's all good, mate.
And see you guys later.
Thanks.